Start? Me? What time did you get up to do all that?
It's on my way in. It comes with a job.
That must be why you get an office with your name on the door. You think Denny would give you the big office if you waxed his car?
It's not like that. He's got a lot on his mind right now.
Well, if he doesn't get here soon, you'll have to deal with that battle axe, Mrs. Rose.
Look, don't work too hard. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Denny.
Where's Claire?
She's in with you at 10 o'clock.
I don't know why I bother coming in at all. Think fast.
Mr. Montana believes this will deal with all your concerns.
Well, yes, but...
Is there a question?
Montmorency won't get as much...
Yes?
Sorry to interrupt, but could you come out here for a moment?
Can it wait?
I'm afraid not.
Will you excuse me? What?
Denny needs a consult.
Will you excuse me for just 1 minute, please?
Oh, hi. Where have you been? Which one of these ties goes with this jacket?
Good morning. I told Mrs. Rose you were delayed at court.
Who?
The changes to her will.
Well, you're so efficient. I'm sure you've got it all under control.
Yes, but you're her lawyer. Remember she was afraid her son would be hit with a big tax bill?
As soon as you pick a tie. Oh, that's perfect. Margot's taking me out to lunch.
Oh.
She got Bernier to give us a firm offer on the vineyard. We're going to discuss it.
Oh, of course you are.
All right, you think I can't combine business with pleasure?
So what about Mrs. Rose?
Oh, did you get a card for the flowers?
You could just write a note.
Oh, well, I never know what to say. Yeah, I'll just get one from the drugstore.
No, you'll speak to Mrs. Rose. All right, yes, I will get you a card.
See? You are perfect. Ah, Mrs. Rose. Don't you look marvelous? Doesn't she look marvelous? No. Perfect.
Claire, is that Fluxotec?
Yeah, but Claire...
Oh,
wait.
Gotta get my laptop.
Wait!
We want to speak
Claire,
to major shareholders. Do you mind?
Yes.
I'll call you back.
Can I help you?
Well, if it's not asking too much, a little privacy would be appreciated.
Well, that explains why you're sitting at my desk using my telephone.
Claire.
Right. If you weren't out buying love notes on company time.
Lori, does this person have an appointment with Mr. Montana?
Not exactly.
I don't need an appointment.
Excuse me, you can't just barge into my office.
I am
Mr.
Mr. Montana. Reagan Montana? No. I don't suppose my little brother ever mentions my name.
I'm sorry. How can I help you?
Well, for starters, we can remove this debris. I need an office? This, apparently, is it.
This is my office. These are my things. I have dozens of open files.
Well, we all have to make sacrifices.
Does Denny know about this?
Yeah,
I'm
he
going
told
to
me
back them up on the vineyard merger. Now, I'm sure you can take care of the details. So, when the courier shows up, will you just tell him where to put my files?
No problem. I'll tell him exactly where to put them.
Hey, I see you met my big brother.
Hey, buddy, where do you want these?
Hey, just put him right there, bro. It was a total surprise. He's been living in London for 10 years.
No, don't put them there. Just put them in there.
We can put up with him for a few days. Look, I'm sorry. He won't stay long.
I need to know all the details on how... What do you want?
Said to put these boxes in here.
Does anyone care that I'm trying to get some work done? Listen, Philip.
You want these in here or not? Don't matter to me.
Yeah, sorry.
He is so cool. The way he just steps in and takes charge.
You can't be serious. He's a bully.
He's a hunk. All the men I know are boys.
Bank is happy with it.
Well, why should they care? They'll get the money from you or from Mother.
Funny you should worry about that now.
Have you given any thought to why Bernier wants this merger?
That's not my business. It's tough enough negotiating our end.
If you took the time to figure out what's in it for him, you would make a better deal.
Why do you think you could just drop in after 10 years and run everything?
Well, it's pretty obvious that somebody has to take charge around here.
Especially that Dad's not here to do it, huh?
Excuse me.
This is a private meeting. That was a closed door.
Denny wanted this distribution deal as soon as I finished with it. My files are a little disorganized this morning. He asked me to follow up on some ideas.
Really?
Denny saw a window to increase the vineyard's exports.
Oh? Tell me about it, Danny.
Growth opportunities, you know, the usual. Yeah, the world is crazy for California Chardonnay, and I thought, well, we thought that, you know.
Why don't I just read it for myself?
What's up with him?
It's just how he is. Reagan's always been very intense.
Oh, I'm so relieved. I thought it was personal.
Should have known him 10 years ago before he went to London.
Hello, darling.
Margot, just in the nick of time. We need to talk.
I have Bernier's final offer in my car.
Whew, good work. That was quick.
That's how he is. I found him a vineyard in South America a couple of years ago, and he did the whole business in 2 weeks. Nice guy.
Well, thank you. And now he wants land in Napa. I can see why they call you the best broker in the Bay Area.
They're beautiful, darling. Merci, Claire. They're lovely.
You're welcome.
And the card. You hold it?
Sure. Listen, there's something you should know about the merger.
So you're Denny's brother. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, no, the pleasure's all mine.
Shame on you, Denny. Keeping him a secret. You must join us for lunch.
Well, unfortunately, I have a lot to catch up on, but you two enjoy yourselves.
Only if you promise to join us some other time.
Absolutely.
Later.
Much later.
Get back to work. So, Margo, where are you taking me for lunch?
Wherever
Well, that's Denny. He's got 2 women on the hook, and one of them's taking care of the other.
What?
Ever since high school. My brother's had a line of women ready to provide for all his personal needs.
I work for Denny. I have very clear boundaries between my professional and my personal life.
I'm sure you do. Buying cute cars for Denny's girlfriend's all part of your job description.
I do what he asks me to. I'm going to lunch.
That's impossible. I had a lot of catching up to do.
Well, then you'll be too busy to miss me while I'm gone.
I'm afraid I need your help. This Bernie's flying in tomorrow. There's a lot I need to know before then.
If I don't eat, I get irritable.
I'd hate to see that.
I'll bring you back something.
When was the last time anybody cleaned out these files?
Are you looking for something specific, or are you just rooting around?
Well, my files in London look like this.
Maybe you'd be more comfortable there.
Oh, don't worry. I just have to get Denny through this deal and I'm gone.
How can I help you?
Well, to begin with, you can bring me up to date on the vineyard.
Napa Hills was pretty much your father's domain. And when it came to running the vineyard, Denny didn't pay much attention to the day-to-day.
Why am I not surprised? So, if I wanted to see sales for the last 5 years, I'd have to look through every one of these files?
That would be one way. Napa Hill wine sales by region and variety. All you had to do was ask. Hi, honey, I'm home. Hey, little brother, what you doing?
Making supper. It's my turn.
Well, that never inspired you before.
Yeah, but it's for a school project.
What, weird science?
Ha ha. Life skills. It's an omelet.
Smells good. How was your history test?
Oh, I remembered Bull Run and Pickett's charge, but I thought the monitor was Mary Mac.
We went over this last night.
Well, I got a B.
B is good.
Uh-oh. What's wrong?
Nothing. Why?
A B is good?
You better quit while you're ahead. Oh. What?
You've got that Denny's driving me crazy look.
Don't be a smartass. Eat.
If the guy makes you that nuts, why don't you just quit?
I'd never make the same money anywhere else.
Okay, okay. It's none of my business.
Don't give me that.
Do you like the omelet?
Sean, what is it? What's bugging you?
Denny's a jerk. You need a guy that treats you better.
He's not that bad. It's just a job.
Yeah, right.
What's that supposed to mean?
Denny Montana would make a lousy brother-in-law.
Claire? I guess you start early. Do you have a draft of that distribution agreement somewhere?
It's in Denny's office. He was working on it.
What time can we expect a young Mr. Montana to put in an appearance?
I'd have to check his calendar.
I'm sure he was up late last night, mulling over Margot's latest offer. Hi, Philip. Yes, Reagan.
Oh, Denny.
These are your notes.
Actually, Denny did most of the work.
Actually, Denny didn't know anything about this yesterday.
Hey! Morning. What you up to?
Just going through some vineyard details.
Okay. We have the Pyro Temp lease at 2.
Right. It's all taken care of. Lori has the file on her desk.
I'm gonna need you to brief me.
I need her to bring me up to speed for tonight's meeting with Bernier.
Oh, it's dinner. I don't know what you're used to, but here we eat, drink, talk, social, you know. You can fake it.
I'd rather not. Let me keep her for another hour.
Okay?
By the way, today we're going out for lunch.
I can't leave. I have to brief Denny.
It's a lease. How tough can it be?
But he isn't really ready.
You mean he hasn't even looked at it yet? Listen, I happen to know if you don't eat, you get irritable. So get in. Also, I need someone to help me organize my thoughts.
It's too bad we aren't in France. You could just take your dog to lunch.
Well, that has a certain appeal.
Country club? Don't you have to be a member?
You forget, I used to live here.
Hello, Mr. Montana. It's been a long time. This way, please. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Looks like everybody else did too.
Sorry?
Used to live here.
Have you had enough time to decide?
Yes.
Would you like to hear the specials?
Yes. No.
What would you like?
I'll have a green salad, please.
Is that all?
I'm not that hungry.
Suit yourself. I'll have the green salad, please, followed by the risotto.
Excellent choice, sir. Some wine?
You choose. As long as it's a Napa Hills vintage.
Merlot?
Merlot is for children. This is an 85 Cabernet Sauvignon. No. Smell the berries. Now, taste the fruit. Tell me what you taste.
I can taste the berries.
Mm-hmm.
Then plums.
I remember harvesting these grapes. Warm days, cool nights, and good wine. Thank you. So, tell me what you know about this Bernier.
Not much.
Call me paranoid. But if I was some kind of vulture, looking to pick up a vineyard at Value Village prices, I'd find us a prime target. I've got to assume that Bernier's playing the same game, so what is he after?
Well, it seems pretty simple. He's got a lot of cash. He's looking to expand.
Why, you're just a paralegal.
Excuse me?
You obviously have the talent for law school. Why didn't you go?
I happen to like my job very much.
What are you trying to hide? It's clear you're the brains behind Danny's law practice. Oh, this looks great. Thank you. Oh, this is good. You sure you're not hungry?
Oh, no, I'm fine. Positive.
So, tell me about your distribution agreement.
Well, actually, it's Denny's.
You could order something.
No, I'm fine.
So?
Well, Denny proposed an output deal. They take the wine we produce at a guaranteed price.
Why would they want that?
As a favor to your father, for old time's sake. We didn't think they'd see much downside risk because the volume has been so low for the last 3 years.
Well, if there's no volume, what good is the deal to us? Look, if you're hungry, just take it.
No, I'm fine. Really. Your father needed the security of a purchase guarantee. He had to refinance the replacement of rootstocks. They were hit by mold.
Would you please just finish it?
Well, if you don't want it. Oh, this is good. But according to the agronomist, the worst is over. Yields will start recovering next season.
But it will take 5 to 7 years to come back completely. This is all your idea?
Is there something wrong with it?
No, no. The changes you suggested are very good. Do you think the distributor will go for them?
Yep.
Well, how can you be so sure?
It's a done deal. They agreed last week.
Thank you. All right. Got any plans for tonight?
Well, I have my...
Change them. I need you to come to dinner with me.
Well, since you've asked so sweetly, what girl could resist?
I need to work out why Bernie wants to buy into a vineyard that hasn't been producing and won't be for years.
What does Denny think?
Whatever Margot wants him to.
You are paranoid.
Unlike my brother, I don't keep my brains in my pants. Since you're the only person around here that I trust, you get to come to the ball. Just leave everything to me.
Spa Renova? What are we doing here?
I don't want Bernier thinking we're hicks. This place better be as good as Laurie said.
Total spa makeover from your toes to your mind. Haircut and color, facial, manicure, pedicure, full leg wax, bikini wax, exfoliation, makeup, and seaweed body wrap.
We'll take it all.
Can we skip the seaweed body wrap?
Mr. Montana left this for you. He'll be waiting downstairs when you're ready.
Thank you. Oh, that feels wonderful.
Why are you trying to hide your face?
Wait,
How long have you worn your hair like this?
since high school.
Hmm.
Wait!
Don't you think you've waited long enough? Oh, no, you don't.
Can I see, please?
Sit still. Did they ask Picasso to show his works in progress?
Excuse me. Where is she?
Patience, Mr. Montana. These things take time. What do you think, Mr. Montana?
Think. I think I barely recognize you.
As good as that?
Not Medusa.
Why, you don't like it?
They'll never let me in. They're so snobby here.
Apparently it's one of Denny's favorite places.
Good evening, ma'am. Welcome to Medusa. We hope you enjoy your evening.
Yeah, real snobby.
Good evening. You are Mr.
Montana. We have a reservation.
Oh, yes, of course. The rest of your party has already arrived. Follow me.
I can't wait to see the look on Denny's face.
And you?
Oh, wow. He's been here 2 days, and look at his date.
This is Denny's older brother, Reagan, and Claire. She's gorgeous.
I never noticed.
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting.
Had to go change.
Monsieur Bernier, I'm Reagan, Denny's older brother. This is Claire.
Bernard.
Please call me Jean-Marc.
Claire is Denny's paralegal.
Enchanté.
Jean-Marc, I don't think you know enough about our wine. Napa Hills is considered one of the 3 best labels in America.
Of course. I fully appreciate the stature of the Napa Hills label.
Well, then you understand my caution. There's a lot at stake here.
For me, too.
It's all right.
It's no problem. I'm planning on staying in San Francisco for the week until the deed is closed.
Great. Hey, why don't we go up to the vineyard this weekend? We can sign the deal there.
I don't want you to waste your time, Jean-Marc. It could take longer. My jet lag just caught up with me. It's a pleasure meeting you.
No, it's been such a lovely evening up to now. The night is young. It's a shame to end like this.
You don't have to go yet, Reagan.
Yeah, come on, huh? What do you have in mind, Jean-Marc?
Well, in Paris, we would go to some place relaxed where we would get to know each other better. The evening would have just started.
What's your brother up to?
He's just being Reagan. Just to prove that anything I can do, he can do better.
Oh, I hope he won't be too difficult, because I don't have another buyer waiting.
Do you mind if I borrow Claire for one dance?
Oh, not at all. Enjoy yourself.
Be careful, monsieur. You're far too generous.
Oh, I'm not worried. I trust Claire completely.
Yes, Reagan and I know exactly where we stand with each other.
So you see, my family is very important to me.
There's nothing more important.
Even now, it's difficult for us being separated. No matter where we are, we still talk several times a week. I envy you, Reagan. She's a marvelous dancer.
Do you mind if I cut in?
Of course, no.
Why don't we dance, Reagan?
Why not?
Have you always been like this outside of the office?
I'm no different. It's just a dress and a haircut.
Cool. It's more than that. I haven't taken you for granted.
That's me. Old, reliable Claire. Just another piece of office furniture.
I know you're suspicious about the merger, but it's a good deal. You'll never get another one as good.
Well, I need to be sure of that in my own way.
If you take too long to decide, and he'll move on to another deal. I love this song. Would you mind terribly if I ditched you for your brother?
Would it matter if I did?
I'm sorry. Do you mind?
Can we find out anything?
Not much.
Bernie thinks we're an item. So whisper in my ear like you're my date, not my accountant.
He talks a lot, but he's very careful. I don't know that he said anything important. All I really know is that Jean-Marc has 6 brothers and sisters still living in Algeria. That's where he's from originally, not France.
Wow! Whoa! What happened to you? You look great.
Very funny. What are you still doing up? It's late.
She lost 473 toothpicks. Just giving her a chance to get even.
Ah, that's very generous of you.
Sorry, I should have insisted he go to bed.
No. Thank you for staying with him. I didn't think I was going to be so late.
So how was your date?
It wasn't a date, it was business.
You had a date with Denny?
No, with Reagan.
Who's Reagan?
Denny's brother. It wasn't a date.
Sure it was. Where'd you go?
We went to Medusa's, and then we went dancing.
Well, wait a minute. You went dancing with Denny's brother? That's a date.
Say goodnight, Sean.
Good night, Sean. Thanks, Lori. Good night.
I don't care if Bernie walks. The deal's not good enough.
Oh, come on. We get the cash we need up front, a management contract, and Mother gets to go on living in the house. What don't you like?
His so-called management contract, for one. The clause regarding operational control is completely one-sided.
Oh, you're the great negotiator, you fix it. But don't tell me you care about operational control.
Listen, I'm just looking out for the family's interests, since no one else is.
You sound just like Dad. Nobody knows how to do anything but you.
It took 3 generations to build up the reputation of Napa Hills wines. Now, you just can't turn your back on that.
Isn't that what you did 10 years ago when you went to London? Tell me something, Reagan. Are you here now to run the vineyard? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're here on a day pass.
$2,700.
For one dress? No way.
And that's cheap compared to the necklace.
Well, that's one thing he's not going to have to pay for. Can you return this at lunchtime and get them to credit the account?
But it's so beautiful.
Claire.
I need you.
Now?
Why should I help you undermine Denny?
No one's undermining Denny. It's the best thing for him. He just doesn't know it yet.
Are you ever wrong?
My father left us equal shares in the vineyard. 40% each. Mother owns the rest.
So whoever convinces your mother.
She would never side with one of us against the other. Father knew that. Forcing Denny and me to agree on something was his last little joke. So, I have an idea. Right now, Margot is driving this merchant. We have to help Denny make up his own mind.
You mean do what you want?
No, I mean do what's best. Now, we have to delay the deal until we can strengthen our hand and convince Denny that I'm right. Now, we can stall by hardening our bargaining position, then pry Denny away from Margot so he'll listen to me.
Good luck with that one.
We have to do it. She's got him convinced that Bernie is the only buyer.
Well, how are you going to do that?
Well, I have a secret weapon. You.
Excuse me?
You can get Denny away from Margot.
That's
I
ridiculous.
saw the way he looked at you last night. I've seen the way you look at him.
What are you talking about?
Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong. You probably like running his errands.
There is no way Denny would
When I'm
ever...
through with you, Denny will be eating out of your hand.
You expect me to turn into Margot?
No, Margot's attractive. You'll be, bewitching.
That's what it'll pay.
Listen to me. Denny is very competitive. If he figured you were in love with me, you would be irresistible.
I couldn't.
Tell me, he's not what you've been dreaming of. Look, you help me, I help you. Everybody wins, including Denny. Besides, you'd be good for him. Don't you ever go after what you want?
You don't know anything about my life. There are some people that don't have the time or the money to always do what they want.
This is not about money, it's about desire. Taking what you want.
What about living with the choices that we make? I made a choice to stay with my family. You ran off to London.
Again. You have to decide right now.
What are you doing?
Reagan? We're an item, remember?
Well, everybody has to make sacrifices.
Excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt. Claire, things are piling up.
Sorry.
Yeah, we were just making plans for later.
Yeah, I can see that. But did the mortgages come back?
They should have. I'll get right on it.
Yeah, all right. I gotta call London anyway. Listen, can you work late tonight?
Hey, bro. Take it easy on her. Claire's not as sophisticated as your London women.
I love Szechuan.
I didn't know about this.
You don't like it? Here, try the chicken.
No, thanks. I meant Bernie's financial status.
What's the problem? He's got lots of cash. He's looking to expand.
Yeah, I know. We're a bargain. It just can't be that simple.
You can eat that? Well, I thought we were good friends now. You know, co-conspirators. Well, I got to thinking, too. I found something on the internet when I decided to check up on Bernier. Last year, it seems, he sold 4 times as much wine as he could have grown on his holdings.
Go on.
When I was in college, I used to drink Algerian wine.
At every student party, it was awful.
It was all we could afford. Remember his cousins in Algeria?
Well, you don't think he's been bottling Algerian wine and selling it as something else?
Well, that would explain why he wants to buy more holdings and doesn't care about the
All
yield.
he wants is the Napa Hills label. He has his own secret wine supply.
And he needs to make it look legit.
Got him. I could kiss you.
You really should try some of this
I'm
chicken.
not
Oh, no,
hungry.
go on,
Please,
just taste it. It's
I'm really
fabulous.
not
Please.
hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here.
No, really,
No,
it's
please.
fine.
No, it'll stain.
I'll just send it out tomorrow.
No, I have to take the shirt off now, or you can just throw it away.
Don't. Okay, okay.
I'll be right back. Here we are.
You really didn't have to wash my shirt. It's not part of your job.
Felt awful about bombing you with General Tso's chicken.
Hey, what a great house.
Used to be my grandmother's.
It's lucky you held on to it. This part of town's becoming fashionable again.
Yeah, I guess. I can't imagine living anywhere else.
Are you sure you don't want to see Bernie's face when I hit him with our counter-proposal? You earned it.
I'd rather Danny didn't know about my part in this.
Here you go again. Passing out the credit for great work. Call Bernie in the morning, set up the meeting. I won't be in till later.
Oh, how lovely.
It's lovely to see you too, Mother.
What are you doing here? Oh, tell me you were just driving by in the neighborhood.
Well, actually, I need to borrow some wine. I hope you don't mind.
Not a bit. I'm just so delighted you're home.
I see you still remember the best vintages.
I've been in London, Mother. I haven't had a stroke.
Do you know that this is the very wine your father and I drank on our 25th anniversary? What do you need these for?
Ammunition? I'm meeting with a Frenchman who wants to buy the vineyard.
I don't know why that makes me sad. I can't help feeling like I'm letting your father down.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't sell.
Then who would run the place?
Certainly not Denny.
And what about you? Guess you don't want to?
Well, I won't give it away. I think we're being lowballed.
Where's this coming from?
Oh, come on, Mother. We all know that Denny's not the greatest negotiator.
You know, I think that's very unfair. I mean, you've gone along with this whole thing. Didn't Denny send you the papers over a month ago?
Yes, he did.
Then don't you think it's a little late to start objecting now?
Mother, I just want to get the best price.
Another $2 million.
That's hardly a little adjustment.
I think you've undervalued our assets.
Of course, that's just a preliminary figure.
But Denny, you were happy with the price.
My brother has always been more easygoing than me. Of course, Jean-Marc, if you don't feel our asset mix suits your needs.
But your yields for the last few years, really, they're quite low.
Well, volume is a funny thing. Some years it's down, some years it's up. It's often hard to know why. But you can't fake quality. Gold medal. 921. 28. 45. 48. 51. 66. 85.
Yes, I see your point.
89. And 91.
If you could give me a few moments with Margot.
Are you crazy? Are you trying to blow this deal?
No. I just want to make Bernier pay a fair price for what he's buying.
But Margot had a valuation done. I reviewed it. It was fine.
Danny.
What if he won't count?
I think he will.
Well, this is one time. I hope you're right.
I will have to do some fancy talking to my board of directors.
Great, that's good.
But it's not a sure thing, Denny.
Well, I'm confident that Jean-Marc can explain the benefits. After all, the Napa Hills name will suit your needs for many years.
Even at this price, it could be profitable to all of us. I hope I can convince them.
Yeah.
You know, I think Margot should go over for a few days to help with the presentation.
I'm afraid that will be difficult. I have another deal that's about to close.
No, that would help. You know me, you know the region, you know the vineyard.
And it would only be for 1 or 2 days. We're so close.
I will have to make a phone call.
How long will you need?
Call a special board meeting? Well, it has to be decided by the end of next week, one way or the other.
Great. Can we sign the papers up at the vineyard this week?
feel awful.
Why? You just helped Denny find $2 million.
And why do I feel so bad?
I know how to fix that. Come on, we're going shopping. You gotta play my girlfriend. You need a wardrobe.
I already have a wardrobe.
I am painfully aware of that. I mean, a wardrobe to impress my brother. Come on.
Reagan, these are so expensive.
Who cares? We had Bernie at pay. Should have asked for $4 million. Go, try it on.
Just a little thing. I'm hoping that you never do. Baby, don't break my heart.
I like it. You like it? Yeah?
No, I like it.
You should do. You look great.
Yeah?
We'll take it. Yeah, right.
I think it's a bit much.
Yeah, I think it's enough. I think it's stunning.
I'm gonna get it. I think you might like this one.
I think I might.
I believe in you. God knows that I do. I love you.
You like it?
I love
Not too funky?
it. Totally.
We'll take it. Good. You'll need this since you and Danny spent so much time together in the office.
Why?
Well, we can't break the illusion.
What are you afraid of? He's already seen the real me.
Why are you so certain that was the real you?
Here we are. It's our finest silk.
Reagan, please.
Well, you'll need this for your weekend at the house.
I'll put them in your fitting room.
This is all so expensive.
Well, I think of it as an investment.
Can you unzip me, please?
Of course. Saint Alexander Couture. Yes. Oh, did he? Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, let me get that. 3.
I'm so sorry. I really had
No, I
idea.
thought you were the sales clerk.
I thought you might like this.
It's gorgeous.
Oh,
Reagan,
yes?
thank you. This has been a wonderful afternoon.
Yes, it has been fun.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
This new dress, I think I need help with the zipper.
How are we doing?
Yeah, it looks great. Thank you.
He's the guy?
Guilty, I guess.
Sean.
I'm glad to meet you because Claire's been acting really weird lately. I thought my real sister was kidnapped by aliens.
I'm not that lucky. Reagan, Montana, meet my brother Sean.
Hi. Here, come on in.
I'm gonna put these things away. Sean, offer Reagan a drink.
Scotch or gin? Really iced tea.
These your parents?
Yeah. They died in a car crash when I was 7.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Claire's kind of touchy about it, though. She doesn't talk about them much.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Here's mud in your eye.
Here's looking at you, sir.
Claire says you're a big London lawyer.
Well, I live in London. I don't know how big I am.
Here, have a seat.
Thank you.
Claire's going to be a lawyer, too, you know.
Well, she's certainly got the brains for it.
Yeah, she says we're going to go to law school together.
Only if you live long enough to graduate from high school.
What?
You talk too much. Listen, we have to go back to the office.
Now?
You gonna be okay?
Sure, I'll be fine.
I'll try to have it back early, sir.
Just see that you do, young man.
Claire, where have you been? Would you just get the papers for the Handsworth closing?
Here, use these two. Here you go.
Thanks.
Sorry I let things get backed up.
It's okay. I know how hard it is. Reagan's some kind of irresistible force.
And here are the corporate year-end filings.
Oh, thank you. You know, I never realized just how much work you do around here. I'm afraid I've been taking you for granted.
What are you still doing here? I thought you were taking Margot to the airport.
Just wrapping things up first. You stealing my paralegal all day and all night?
Well, sorry about that. She is invaluable.
Yeah, she sure is. You two gonna work late tonight?
It's hard to say. We gotta be ready for when Bernie comes back.
Yeah, if he comes back.
He'll be back. Bank on it. And I can't do it without Claire's help. You know? Until I got here, I don't think you really appreciated it.
You could have stayed at the office, you know.
That's no problem. I knew you didn't want to leave Sean one.
Thanks, but he's becoming pretty self-reliant.
Yeah, you could even say,
Overprotective? I guess that's how brothers are.
You know, you were great with Denny today.
I didn't do anything.
He was practically tripping over his tongue.
Oh, please.
So, with Margot out of the way for the next few days, and say thank you, the field is clear. The boy is at your mercy.
But if the deal's all settled...
Don't believe it. It's not settled. Who knows what Bernie is going to come back with, and I need Denny on side. I can't have him listening to whatever Margot is going to whisper in his ear.
So this is just business?
Come on, Claire. For me it is. That doesn't matter. It's what you want, isn't it? So just go for it.
All right, I will.
What? Listen. We make a good team. But just remember, don't throw yourself at him. Let him come to you. And the Bernier revenues for 93?
Right here.
Good.
Oh, honey, admit it. You're in love.
What?
You're a changed woman.
No, it's just clothes and a haircut.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you. He shows up a week ago. And
He? As in Reagan?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Say what you want, girl, but you look like a woman in love.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Montana.
Good morning.
Okay, what have we got here?
There you go.
Yes?
Claire, could you come in here, please?
Right away.
Claire, I need you. Listen. I'm sorry if I was a little insensitive yesterday. My father always used to say that I was intense.
Yeah, Ayatollah's intense. I don't think they have a word for you yet.
Well, I got you a little something.
I don't need any more presents.
Let's just call this your graduation gown. Go on, open it.
Wow.
It's for your first date with Denny. He'll be putty in your hands. Oh, and
What's this? Basketball tickets.
not just any basketball tickets, floor seats to the Warriors. I had to call in favors I've been saving since university.
Well, that'll be a really romantic date. Won't I be overdressed?
Oh, they're for Sean and a friend.
Oh, that's sweet.
You guys are gonna have to stop that. All that passion is hard on the lonely bachelor. I got the wrong lease. I need the pirate temp lease.
Morning. Oh, thanks. Oh, cappuccino.
Where's Reagan?
Out of town. Something about some depositions he had to take in L.A.
Oh.
There was a message when I got in. I assumed you knew.
Thank you. So, Reagan's had to go out of town.
Well, welcome to the big time. Something came up.
Oh, let's look on the bright side. We can catch up on work. And then maybe you and I could, I don't know, console each other over a nice dinner and a bottle of wine?
Why not?
Yeah?
No, it sounds fine to me.
How about 7 o'clock?
Tonight?
Yeah, I was planning on being hungry tonight. And in need of a little consolation.
Well, it's just that I haven't seen much of Sean lately, and I thought I'd...
Sure. I'm used to rejection.
Like you mope around every night. How about tomorrow night?
Perfect.
You got 4 dogs now?
Yeah, 6 on weekends. $50 a week. Where's Reagan?
Why?
Just wondering why you're hanging out with me tonight.
He's out of town.
It's too bad. He's way cool.
I wouldn't go that far.
Nobody else could have scored those Warrior tickets.
Did I wake you?
No?
No, I figured you'd probably just go back in. So how's it going?
You're sick. First you leave without saying goodbye, and now you call up wanting a play-by-play. You're gonna be disappointed.
No, I wasn't really expecting that much. Not on the first date. You're not that kind of girl. So, what happened?
Nothing.
Well, absolutely nothing?
Don't worry, we haven't gone out yet.
What, he didn't ask you?
He asked me, I turned him down.
What?
Just following my mentor's advice, making him wait one more night.
Good. So, where's he taking you?
He's gonna cook for me at his place. He's a gourmet cook, you know.
Well, that's very good.
I'm so glad you approve.
Come on, you're gonna be late.
All right.
Ah!
This one. Sean, can you come zip me up, please?
Great. There you go. Look great.
You must think I'm a real dope. I've known you for 4 years, and I never really saw you.
Were you and Reagan close as children?
When we weren't fighting, we were fiercely devoted to each other.
Why did he leave home?
From the time he was a teenager, he and my father fought about everything.
Sounds like he was an unhappy child.
No, I think he just felt that his whole life was ruled by being a Montana. My father had all these plans for him.
And what about you?
As long as I stayed off the streets and out of jail, he was happy.
That's not true.
Not specifically. I never really expected that much from me. But Reagan, my father had it all laid out for him. Just be careful, Claire.
What are you saying?
Reagan's not big on commitment. He won't even buy green bananas.
I can't get over the view from here.
Yeah, neither can I. How could I have taken you for granted? Without you, I'd have been lost. It's getting cold.
I don't know. It's getting late.
We have years of wasted opportunity to make up for. Some cognac?
Just a small one.
An end to wasted opportunities.
Shouldn't we get that?
It's gotta be a mistake. We'll go away. It's just the Boy Scouts. An annual drive, clothing drive.
At this hour?
This better be good.
I hope my timing's not too inconvenient.
No, we were just about to have dessert. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I thought you were in L.A.
I needed Denny to initial some changes. And it seems damn lucky that I did. I leave you alone for one night?
Just calm down, bro.
You haven't changed a bit. Come on, we're getting out of here.
But really, nothing happened.
Yeah, right.
Reagan, nothing happened.
What are you doing?
I don't believe him. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I do not believe him.
You can stop pretending now.
I mean, you can't even trust your brother for one night? What the hell is that?
Denny's inside. He can't see you.
Yeah, right. So, how was dinner? He's a gourmet cook, you know.
When we were upset, Mom always used to give us Coca.
That's sweet. But I don't think it's gonna help.
What if we had some brandy?
Now you're talking. No way. What have you got to be upset about?
I'm upset if you had a fight with Reagan.
Reagan?
You know, the guy you've been dating?
I'm not dating Reagan. I was out with Denny.
Denny? If you marry Denny, I will never speak to you again.
Well, there's not much danger of that.
Good.
I don't know what's the matter with me. For years I've been dreaming of Denny.
Nobody's perfect.
And then Reagan barges into my life and my heart does flip-flops.
Is this good?
No, it's not.
At least he's not a wimp like some other people we know.
Smartass. He's driving me crazy. I can't figure out what he wants.
Hey, why don't you figure out what you want?
I wish I could. Just do it so loud. Ooh, rough night. Don't ever mix brandy and cocoa. Why don't you lie down? Both look pretty quiet on our fronts. I'll cover for you. Go on.
Love you, love you. Bye-bye. Wow! Hey, Reagan! Reagan, come out here! I just got off the phone with Margot.
And?
I don't know how you do it. Bernier came!
Great.
This board agreed to the whole 2 million smackaroonies. That is my big brother. Huh? He always gets what he wants.
Congratulations.
Hey, Renee wants to settle the deal as soon as possible. We can close the deal up at the vineyard.
Right.
Hey, you want to go up and tell Mother? I'll stay here. I'll bring them up tonight.
I'm gonna need Claire to come with me.
Yeah, whatever you want, bro. Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
You must be very pleased. I mean, you got everything you asked for.
When my great-grandfather came from Holland and found this soil, he knew it'd be perfect. You see, it's rich, chalky.
I never knew dirt could smell so clean.
When he found this slope, he pitched his tent. He was home.
Just clip it a little bit there, okay? Darling!
Hello, Mother.
Dennis says that you worked it all out?
He wanted me to tell you. I guess he couldn't wait.
No. Are you happy?
Well, so far so good.
Reagan?
Let's just see how it all plays out, Mother.
Who's this? Claire! Hi. I hardly recognize you. You look fabulous.
She looks okay, but I couldn't have made this deal without her.
Come along. I want to hear about everything. Come on.
Must be very hard for you to part with all of this.
No, I did that years ago. Now I'm making sure I get paid for it. My grandfather built this place. My dad never came here. It used to be a hideout for Daddy and me. You know, when I was a kid, I used to come up here and imagine what my life would be like when I grew up.
You love this place so much. Why did you leave?
I didn't want to go. My dad sent me to school back east.
That must have been a terrific opportunity for you.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the way he saw it. All I wanted to do was stay right here. But I knew it was a fight I couldn't win, so I figured if he wanted me gone, I was gone. But on my terms. After I graduated college, I just kept going. All the way to England.
I guess you showed him.
Only other man that could mix a martini this good was your father.
Well, maybe it's genetic.
Probably. Oh, no, the two of you were so much alike. If only you could see it.
We couldn't stand to be in the same room with each other.
He adored you.
Yeah, well, he sure picked a funny way to show it.
Oh, darling, don't be too hard on him.
Mother, he threw me out.
He did not throw you out. He sent you to Yale.
Yeah, to get rid of me.
No, because he knew how smart you were. And he wanted to give you the best education he could afford. God, he was so proud of you. He used to brag about you all the time to all his friends.
I thought he hated me.
He loved you.
I noticed he planted the Eastern Slope in Pinot Noir.
Yes. He finally took your advice.
It's a fascinating grape. I always knew it'd make good wine here.
Well, I guess Monsieur Bernet will find out about that, right? Oh, darling, why don't you come home?
Mother, what for? My life is in London now. As soon as this merger's done, I'll go back there. There's nothing to keep me here.
Yes, wait till you see it in the daylight. The view is spectacular. Thanks.
This is the place. It's beautiful, right? In the morning when the sun comes up, it just stretches on forever. Come on, Margot, Bernier, come on inside. Mom! Claire? Claire?
Claire, what's wrong?
I'm such a dope. Reagan was using me to get to you.
I know. Gotta be obvious.
I feel like a traitor. I don't know why I did it. He said Margot was selling you out.
Margot. Look, my brother's opinion of women isn't always too high.
Neither is his opinion of you.
Yeah, that too.
And I helped him. I'm so sorry.
Worse than that, you fell for him.
I feel like a traitor and a fool.
He's not entirely without charm.
So what was the other night about?
Old habits die hard. Like, I've been in competition with him since forever. And I truly regret what maybe if we started 4 years ago.
Maybe. Maybe I was a different girl then. Why is he leaving like this?
It's terrifying. But I know Reagan, and we can stop him. I've seen the way he looks at you. And if you want him to admit how he feels, then we're gonna have to pretend that the other night was for real.
Not this again.
Yeah, that we're crazy about
I'm sick and tired of these games.
You got another plan? Oh, you love him, don't you?
No, you can't do this. Where's Denny?
He'll be right down.
Why not?
Well, he can't change deal points we already agreed upon.
Morning, all. Oh, aren't we finished yet?
Denny, will you please talk some sense into your brother?
Look, if Jean-Marc's unhappy, he's free to walk away from the deal.
Whoa, Reagan. Quit being such a bully. Come on. I'd like to settle this so I can show Claire the pond where you tried to drown me when I was 6.
You want to go 2 out of 3?
Why don't we take a break and think about this? We've all got a lot of time and energy invested here.
That sounds like a great idea. Come on, I'll show you the pond.
Giving us another seat on the board is not unreasonable. After all, we created the Napa Hills label.
I went along with your price, but I'm not going to let you hold me up.
Wait. Reagan, you've got to be reasonable.
No, I've got to protect my family.
Well, it's not like you have more buyers lined up if Jean-Marc walks away.
I'll take my chances.
How's it going?
Where have you been?
Just out for a walk. Air's so nice and soft this time of year.
Jean-Marc, will you excuse us for a minute?
Don't bother. I'll talk to them. We can change the contract.
Wait, does it mean we have a deal?
Oh, well, great. Let's break out the champagne.
Just one more thing. I'm afraid I have to insist that we retain the title to the house.
Here we go.
It's always been separate from the corporation.
No, it's always been part of the deal.
Of course, if we ever decide to sell, outside the immediate family, the direct line, Jean-Marc has the right of first refusal.
If I say yes to this, what will you want next?
Nothing. That's it. My last demand.
Margot.
Yeah.
May I come in?
Why? What's the point?
It's never easy to leave the past behind. The only answer gets harder to find. The passion burns. The pages turn, break the silence, and tear the darkness away. Break the silence, let the nights lead the
Danny! Hey, Danny, come out here.
What is it, Reagan?
I need your car.
Yeah, sure.
gotta get to the airport. I can't miss my flight. What? Got a reservation back to London.
Hey! Hear me now. Right again.
Don't worry about Bernier, he'll sign.
Look, who cares about the deal? What about Claire?
What about her?
Well, she loves you. Whoa! Jeez, Reagan, just slow down. Come on. You're such a jerk. She's a good woman, and she loves you.
Don't you lecture me about women, not after the way you treated Margot.
Oh, you used Claire to set me up to squeeze more money out of Bernier.
He was gonna use our label as a front for a second-rate wine.
So?
Oh, what, that doesn't bother you?
No, why should it? You weren't gonna sell anyway.
What are you talking about? I came back here to make a deal.
We've got a deal with Bernier.
I'll get you a better offer.
No offer is ever gonna be good enough for you.
So what are you now, an amateur psychologist?
You block every deal that comes up, because you don't want to sell, you want to keep the place.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, you don't know how to stop running away from what you love.
Look, you just live your own damn life and I'll live mine.
No, the truth of it is, you love Claire and you're afraid to tell her.
I'm so sorry, Claire.
No, I was a fool to think I could change him. I guess that only happens in fairy tales.
I just don't think he's realized it. No, it's just a pity that being stupid isn't more painful. You take care, okay?
Bye.
Claire!
What the hell?
Can we go, please?
Claire, wait! Claire, please, stop! Claire!
Just go!
Stop!
Go!
But lady...
Wait! I love you!
See, lady, you don't want to go anywhere. We ain't going nowhere now.
You're the most stubborn, conceited, egotistical, overbearing, arrogant. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm home. I'm wonderful. I'm in love.
How nice for you.
Start the car.
Claire, I mean it. Claire, wait! I'm home.
Who cares?
I care. I need you. Without you, nothing matters. We'll sell the Bernier tomorrow.
Liar.
Denny, get the papers. I'll sign them right now.
Say it again.
Claire, for the first time in my life, I know what I need. I love you. You marry me? I love you.
You're one hell of a negotiator, you know.
Why not? After all, it's only the most important deal of my life.